Well, good morning again, Daniel Valdez. Again, it's a pleasure and honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Central Texas, Austin. It's the BOA Austin Nerd-In. I miss you all tons. I can't wait to see you all again. Unfortunately, I can't be there, but the next best thing is that I give you a nerd in here for the BOA Austin Regional Championships. Our live blog will be doing its thing, Texas Band's live blog. It's going to be on BOALive.tv. If you can't see the event in person, make sure to get your tickets. If you can be there in person, music for marching.musicforall.org. Buy those tickets because the lines to get into the BOA Austin is a hot ticket. There are lines to get in, there are lines to buy tickets, all that stuff. But if you can't be there in person, BOALive.tv. Join my people at Box 5 TV. They got you covered. All the performances, everything. Get on there, get an account, watch bands with us. Cool, cool. This is the Nerd In. It's BOA Austin, going over news, notes, schedule, all that fun stuff. There's a lot to get to. I'm talking fast. It don't matter because we got to get to this stuff. There's a lot to get to, and then I got to get out of your way. You're busy. I'm busy. So let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, Central Texas, love you tons. Welcome to the Nerd In. We are at the Bands of America Austin Regional Championship presented by Yamaha Corporation of America, September 24th, 2022. Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex, the kids call it the Crack, in Austin, Texas. 26 bands will be performing in prelims. 12 of them are going to finals, and one of them is walking out of here with the BOA Austin Regional Championship. Let's get to the schedule. We are starting at 7:45 a.m. with a brand new program that has just opened their doors a month ago. Chaparral High School is the brand new high school in Killeen ISD. They just opened their doors, and now they're over here to the big show. So welcome at 7:45, Chaparral High School, to the Bands of America Austin Regional Championships. John Marshall out of San Antonio is going on at 8 a.m. Manor New Tech at 8:15. Harker Heights at 8:30, Tom C. Clark at 8:45, and then 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Get in your seats because they're better than they were last year. 9 a.m. presenting the six-time UIL state champion, the reigning defending back-to-back UIL state champion, the reigning defending BOA Waco champion. The accolades are never enough for the Wolf Pack, the Timberwolf band from Cedar Park High School. This is Cedar Park. Get ready for that show. Can't wait to see him at 9 a.m. We take a nice 45-minute break. You're going to need it. But make sure you're back in your seats at 9:45 because at 9:45 we're presenting the former UIL state champion, the former Midland regional champion, super regional finalist last year, state finalist last year, grand national finalist last year. They got invited to the Tournament of Roses parade. I'm not sure what more you want from the Vista Ridge Ranger band, but they're going to give it to you this time, okay? This is a different program than it was last year, and they are out to make a statement. The Vista Ridge Ranger Band at 9:45. Get ready for that show. 10 a.m. is Dripping Springs. They were a state finalist at Conference 5A last year, so keep an eye out for them. 10 a.m. 10:15, Veterans Memorial High School. And then 10:30, the Rouse Raider Band. We are presenting the UIL 5A silver medalist with a complete breakout season last year. Awesome stuff. They sounded fantastic. I can't wait for them at 10:30 at the Austin Regional. New Braunfels at 10:45, the N. Richards School for Young Women Leaders at 11 a.m., and then at 11:15, coming off their second place finish at the BOA South Texas Regional last week, Louis D. Brandeis out of the North Side in San Antonio at 11:15 a.m. Then we take a lunch break. What's cool about the lunch break? Well, it's Austin, which means one thing: those delicious Bush's chicken tenderrolls. Go buy them by the pound if they let you. I know they stopped serving me because things got out of hand. I'm kidding. They didn't do that. Excellent food. BOA Austin probably has one of the best concession options out there. It's so awesomely run, and I'm sorry I'm not going to be there to see it in person. So let's get to it. Take a nice long lunch, and then we come back at 12:15. Robert E. Hendrickson. I'm not going to call them Hendrick. I'm not. No, they not. Drop the Robert. Drop the E. Drop the Hendrickson. It's Henny. All right. It is Henny. Henny is back. They were a state finalist in Conference 5A last year, and guess what? They are heading up to the big show in Indianapolis. Put your coats on. Get ready for the train laps. The Henny train is back. Make that trending. Make that a hashtag. Henny train is back. Train laps. Hendrickson going to the Grand National Championships this year. Going to take their shot at getting to the big show up there. 12:15, Henny's back. James Bowie at 12:30 p.m. Always a fantastic program. Lake Travis at 12:45. They were at the state marching contest last year. Burnett High School is at 1 p.m. Weiss at 1:15. And then at 1:30, we have a 6A state finalist from last year. Westlake High School arguably better than they were last year too. So got a lot. Notice the theme here. A lot of programs really are stepping it up this year. Westlake at 1:30. We take a little bit of a break, and then we come back at 2:15. We are presenting the super regional finalists. We're also presenting the UIL 5A bronze medalist from last year, Leander High School. Always great. You don't need to worry about them. They're going to be just dandy at 2:15 p.m. Anderson's going to be at 2:30. Westwood High School at 2:45. Round Rock at 3 p.m. They're at the state marching contest last year along with Westwood. Very, very, very good programs there, both of them. So you got Round Rock at 3 p.m. and then at 3:15, Cedar Ridge. Cedar freaking Ridge coming back. People are like, "What's oh my goodness, they surprised everybody last year." It shouldn't have been. Yes, understand that, but they were so good last year. I think they're even better this year. My goodness. They're just talented from top to bottom, excellent programs. They're gonna be one to watch this season, definitely. Cedar Ridge at 3:15 p.m., and it's basically a home show for them because they play almost all their football games there at the Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. 3:15 Cedar Ridge, 3:30 Eastview out of Georgetown, and then 3:45 p.m., the final program of the day. Who else would you end it with? Who else would you end the Bands of America Austin Regional Championship with other than the former BOA Grand National Champion, the super regional finalist from last year, and also presenting the UIL 6A silver medalist from last year. They have all the accolades, and by the way, they won BOA Austin last year. That's why they're performing last. What more do you want from them? Viper Strike, Vandergrift Viper Band, and Vision Dance Company. That rounds out your 26 programs, and you're looking at that list, and you're like, how the heck is what's going to happen this contest? This contest is about as unpredictable as it's ever been. The reason I say that is because we have more finalists in this contest than we have finalist spots. I'm going to repeat that. We have more finalist programs of that caliber at BOA Austin than we have finalist spots. Imagine this was a couple of years ago when we only took 10. Remember when we used to take 10 finalists? You would be like, what? How do you do that? So be grateful we have those extra two spots there. So that's going to be such a wild contest. It's going to be very difficult to crack into that top 12. It's going to be very difficult to get into that top 12. How do you get in there? Well, if everybody's good, like I always say, if everybody's good, performance is key. Performance is key. You gotta be on. You gotta do whatever you need to do to wake up and do what you need to do to get your gears right. Because one-off performance probably isn't going to cut it at this regional. It's very, 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 very tough. Another thing we need to really pay attention to is that once you get into finals, that's going to be a difficult thing anyway. There's probably, I mean, I don't like giving predictions here. I don't like pointing out specific programs like, oh, I think they're going to win. I think these programs, I don't really do that. With that being said, there's probably 3 or 4 programs that have a legitimate shot at walking out of here as the BOA Austin champion. I'm not kidding you. 3 or 4 programs have a legitimate shot at doing that. And then the rest of the placements could be it could be everywhere. It could literally be everywhere. This I would not be surprised if you saw some jumps between prelims and finals. I would not be surprised if you saw that. And you shouldn't either because these programs are great. So not only do we have to get into the night show, not only do we have to knock it out of the park, and we have to be on no matter what, even though it's probably going to be sunny, it's probably going to be 95 degrees outside, and there's probably not going to be any clouds. So it doesn't look like there's going to be rain in the forecast, but not only do we have to really focus and be on point because we don't want to get left out on the night show, then when we get to the night show, we got to bring it on even more. And that is something I really wanted to harp on. Prelims to finals is one type of performance, but when you're in finals, depending on the program, it can the performance levels can fluctuate greatly because you look at, if you're a program that isn't used to making finals all the time, then you get into finals, it's almost like you're playing with house money. It's almost like you're saying, okay, we just let it all out today. Let it all out today. That depending on the program, that can be a little bit dangerous. because now you start making uncharacteristic sounds, you start making visual mistakes and stuff like that, depending on the program. So that doesn't happen to everybody, but from what I've seen in the stands and from what I've talked to with parents and directors and students, that finals performance, if you're not used to performing at the night show, it can be a little bit of a it can be a little bit of a step back. But for the programs that are consistently at the top, who are consistently at the top of finals, who've been in every venue that this great activity has to offer, especially in the state of Texas, and you've performed everywhere, and you performed in the rain and the snow and the well, not the snow. That would be fun, right? No, not never again. When you performed in the rain and the heat and the humidity, and you've been to every venue in the state of Texas, you kind of know what to expect. So you're able to focus in a little bit more. What I'm really trying to say is performance, 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 not just during the day show, but the night show as well. Be ready for some surprises from prelims to finals. Be ready for some final surprises. This is going to be a wild, wild, wild contest. So be ready for it. Be there in person. Go to marching.musicforall.org. Get your tickets now. If you can't be there in person, BOALive.tv. Go to Box 5 TV and make sure that you get an account and you can watch everything live as it happens. The Texas Band's live blog will be going big and strong there. So you can check it out on BOALive.tv. All you do is scroll down on the all you do is scroll down on the page. You'll be able to see it. We'll have all the links there for you and all that fun stuff. Cool, cool. I'm done here. Thank you all so much for listening. You all have a fantastic time out there. I can't believe this thing is only 10 minutes long. I thought I was talking for more than 20. It doesn't matter. I got through it. Why am I sweating? It doesn't matter. It's the Austin Regional Championships. What more do you want from these kids? They're fantastic performers. These are fantastic programs. So get out there, support them, or support them online by watching online. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. You all be safe out there. Have fun. I miss you all tons, and we can't wait to talk to you all next week about the cherry on when we recap the event and we try to make sense of everything that happened. Get ready for a wild, wild event. I'm done here. Thanks for listening. Take care. Adios. Bye bye.